are joined by Elai Machado from Kipp Academy. Welcome. First time here, right?
First time.
All right. What's going on, man? Welcome. This football season's over. You got basketball, but we got a lot to talk about. For you in particular, after this football season, Item All-Star, Conference All-Star. You guys finished the season off with a win over Lynn Tech, a shutout. But overall, when you look back at the football season, what's kind of your first thoughts of everything that happened this football season?
Well, the only word I can really say is I just had a great time, We didn't come out with the outcome we expected, but I love playing with that team. Favorite team, yeah.
And you were in a unique situation, too, because you were able to kind of sit back last year and watch because dealing with an injury. So you were kind of able to sit back and, learn the offense and learn the system. And then you got your chance, late in the season when you were healthy, later on in the season to close the season. How important was that getting those snaps towards the end of the season, when you were fully healthy and able to throw again? Just how important was that for you to get those reps in, just to prepare you to get in that off season for the starting role?
I think that's the reason I was able to come into my sophomore season so prepared, because coming freshman year, I thought I was ready to be a varsity quarterback, but after that injury, it just proved to me that there was so much to be worked on.
Right.
So I think getting all that time to heal, get my mental right, help work on everything I need to work on, just set the foundation for that upcoming sophomore season.
Did it kind of make it made it easier for you to just kind of understand what's going on in the game just by watching and kind of just, watching as a quarterback? Did it make you see the field different, or make you see how defenses are playing your offense differently, was it just kind of like you're getting the understanding and you're seeing tendencies and you're seeing where things that may not have worked with Chanel that probably could work with you just because you two have different talents?
Yeah, definitely. Just watching film with the varsity, I could tell, Chanel, we have two different play styles, so the things he's looking for are not the same I was looking for.
Right.
I think being able to see that just a year early on film, watching film with the varsity, just allowed me know what I was looking at the entire time, step on the field, just get my reads right.
Well, it was also interesting too because Chanel came into that year. He wasn't expecting to play quarterback because he was expecting to play running back, wide receiver, and other skill positions, and then he gets thrown in there. What did you take away from him being able to just switch the position he originally was going to play, kind of on the fly, and he was very successful at it too?
I think all I learned is that you always got to be ready for the unexpected. You always have to expect the unexpected. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Right.
So coach might throw you in there, no position you never played before. You just got to show him, you're just an athlete that can do anything.
Right. And for your team, too, it's establishing a new identity because everybody know you guys lost Mornell to graduation, your brother to graduation, Chanel to graduation, Allen, a couple other skill guys to graduation. And at that point, it's always the transition time for the program to get the new guys in and just start the new identity and get those guys kind of get those new guys known that were kind of on JV or were playing spots in varsity. How ready were all of you guys in that moment when it's your time? Now you're getting big time varsity minutes and you now have to prove yourself and show the work that you guys have been putting in.
To be honest, most of the guys that came up with me from JV, they were not expecting to have to fill a role so big. So to be honest, all summer we were just going to the field every day. We usually get some quick 7v7s in with some other teams that are there. So I think when we came into that St. Mary's game, started the season, I think that was just their pregame jitters. First game jitters, first varsity start, and just think the guys were a A little nervous, maybe.
Well, and that happens in the first like, couple weeks, first week of the season, especially because everybody's so excited. You get too excited sometimes for a game. But after that game, after that St. Mary's game, you guys didn't obviously you guys were not happy that you guys didn't win and you guys didn't play like you thought you'd play. But it seemed like after that St. Mary's game, it was just kind of a regroup. All right, we lost. Let's see what we could get better. Let's see what we did wrong and fix it. And let's just go from there. And it seemed like after that game, you guys started the identity of the team started folding within the next coming weeks. Is that like a fair assessment?
Definitely is. We've always been called a second half team, but I think throughout the season we see as long as we just pick things up early, it's just a train on the trail tracks from there. Right. It's just you can't stop us.
Right. When did it click for you? When did everybody has that moment where everything just clicks and everything just comes together, and now you just, all right, I got it now. I figured it out. All right. When was that moment for you? Was there a play, a possession, or a particular game that you kind of was like, okay, I got this now?
The game I got moved to safety. I believe it was week. It's hard to say, but week 3 to 5 maybe. Finally, looking from a defensive perspective, you know exactly what other quarterbacks are thinking.
Right.
So using that same thinking, I can manipulate a defense to my advantage. I think that game, it just all clicked for me right there.
Yeah. Double digit on the interceptions, or you had 10?
10.
You had 10
interceptions on the season.
10 interceptions on the. People are gonna talk about your offense, be you as the quarterback, but 10 interceptions on the season. I think the second most I seen was 5 or so that I seen around here. I think that was Jordan. But just that showing that you kind of can play both ways. How important is that to show teams and also recruiters that you're kind of a two-way guy. You could play offense and you're really good on defense as well.
If you look in the NFL, or not today's NFL, but past NFL, you're going to see a lot of pocket passing QBs, but today's football, you got to show that you could be an athlete. You can show you're not just in the pocket, but you can use your feet, get out of there when it gets messy.
Yeah. Do you probably like quarterback well, but is there a preference with you? Do you like that aspect on the defense, just being able to?
No. I definitely prefer quarterback. I'm more of an offensive guy.
Right. But on the defensive side though, what is the big thing that you want to make sure that you do well to give your defense a better opportunity to either stop or score, or stop them from scoring or turn the ball over?
I just want to take all the responsibility of even the linebackers. They got to drop back middle of the field. They got to know they got to stop that run. The ball's in the air. That's all me.
Right. No fly zone.
Yep.
You get no accolades. Like I said, item All-Star, Conference All-Star. How happy were you that you were able to get that? Was it Joseph? Who else got it on your team? Was it
Joseph Beto?
Joseph. Did Mikey get it?
I'm not really too sure on the list.
Okay. But item All-Star, you and Joseph, you guys were there.
Item All-Stars, yep.
Right. How first year starting? How key was that, and just how good does that feel? How good does that feel that you saw that your work was getting appreciated?
When I won the Daily Item All-Star, I felt appreciative that I was starting to get recognized. But then I found out I was the only sophomore in that group. So then that really made me feel way better about my entire season. Even though we fell short, it just made me feel that much better about myself. Yeah,
and looking in that opening round of the state tournament game, what was the takeaway that you guys got from that game? Did you guys have a sense that you guys left a lot on the table or on the field in that game that you probably was like, man, we kind of bit ourselves right here or there? Was that kind of the feeling after that game, or watching the film of that game?
Yeah, it was just so much places we should have been, so much place we wish we could have been to make the mistake, to correct the mistakes we had made.
Right.
So looking back, I think everyone can say there's at least 5 possessions like they wish like they could if they just got back right there.
Right.
Like everything would be so much.
And that's the thing about football too. It's kind of like there's just they say you have to take every possession seriously because one little mistake in a possession could cost you a game. But it's a lot. It was definitely a learning experience for a lot of those guys too, because most of them are coming back next year. So I know you guys are already back at it with the weight room and stuff. But how can you use that to try to get to Gillette? You know, how are you guys? What do you guys have to do as individuals and as a group? What do you guys have to do in the off season? Because the coaches can do only so much, but what are these U.S. players gonna have to do to try to give yourself that chance to get there next season?
I think it's just discipline. Wanting to be able to like just get in the gym. Mm-hmm. You got to have discipline to do that because most kids once they get out of school they want to go home, play with their friends, but you just got to have like that want in you,
right? So
you could get better for next year.
Yeah, definitely. You're doing a lot more. You went to a couple camps. You did the passing thing with Prep Red Zone with Coach Silva. How's that? Getting a chance to see some of the other guys in the state, some of the other underclassmen. Just how's that experience?
I really enjoyed that camp actually, but it just gave me a better outlook of the talent around me. So, but after that camp, I know like I'm good.
Right. Checkoffs. Like, is there certain things that you have on the list that you think, all right, this is what I need to do next year. This is what I want to accomplish next year. This is what we need to accomplish next year. Do you have those like kind of checklists going into your off-season workouts?
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
stuff?
Definitely. First goal is I'm trying to gain more weight for the upcoming season, but at the same time, I'm not trying to lose any speed I have right now.
Right.
So I need to gain muscle, and I need to maintain speed. But number 3 is just keep doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Never stop doing what I'm doing. Just keep going up.
How many of your teammates were you teammates with when you played with Eastland? Do you have any of your Eastland teammates on the program, or are you guys all just scattered throughout the city right now?
Mostly for this upcoming team, not much kids actually even play Pop Warner.
Okay.
There's only a handful of us that actually played youth,
right.
And it's only maybe 3 of us this season that actually played on the same Eastland team together.
Okay. Oh, damn. They all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember the last time, I think it was the last game I saw y'all play. I think it was that Eastland-Westland game.
Yeah.
That was that
12U.
Yeah, the last one that actually happened.
Yep.
You got basketball season going on right now. What so far? You guys are 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. I mean, what made you decide to play basketball this year?
Just the coach is telling me to stay active. I was like, all right, I'll play basketball.
Don't hurt to stay in shape there.
Don't
hurt. Keeps you occupied too. Listen, my man, appreciate you for coming through.
Yep.
Before we get out of here, please plug in your social media. Let them know if they want to follow you.
MTTG Eli with 2 eyes on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, that was not it.
MTTG.
We gonna fix that. That was not it. Don't worry, I'll fix that. That's not it.
MTTG Eli with 2 eyes on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah. For the audience, don't worry, y'all won't see y'all won't see that other. So that was my fault. I will fix that after this. But my man, appreciate you for coming through.
We're good to be here, man.
Yeah, man. Make sure you go check them out. They actually got a game Thursday. It's a half a day. Thursday. Friday. I'm sorry, Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, Friday is a half a day up at Kipp Academy. So they will be playing Whittier Tech. So check them out. Basketball season's in full effect. Athletes Corner, we're out of here.